now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Johnson. Now, here's George. Over Wiggins. Johnson with the block. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Jackson. Johnson for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Pass to George. Back to Jackson. Now Zubac to the middle. And here's George. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
And the Warriors.
Assist numbers.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Wasted no time on that one. Johnson's got 5 now.
What a look from Steph Curry. Just shredding defenses with pinpoint pass.
Los Angeles.
Give a big round of applause for young Spirit Dance Team.
And the pass to Morris. Zubac kicks to Morris. Outside Jackson. A floater. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by about a minute and a half through the first quarter. Just 3 to shoot. George finds Zubac.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Wiggins passes to Johnson. And another 3 for Golden State. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Warriors ball.
Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Thompson outside. Curry on the wing. Golden State moving the ball around. And Green gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. He said they know the challenge going up against this team that can score so many points in a hurry. He said we cannot try to match these guys basket for basket and get away from our defense. Because if you slack off these shooters even a little bit, then they really go off. We'll see if they can find that balance tonight and even this season series. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Greg, we'll see if they can come out and disrupt the other team's offensive flow.
Well, and to do that, it takes a concerted effort by all 5 guys. You can't afford breakdowns defensively.
Setting an aggressive physical tone early at the defensive end sounds like the right way to go.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Curry's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a 2nd time.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Here's Morris. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
In the last meeting of these 2 teams, they were really really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
They wreaked havoc on the defensive end and really held the pace of the game in their favor for the entire game.
Warriors leading by 12. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to.
Now, are you kidding me? First team. Shooting for Golden State, Andrew Wiggins. At the line for two.
Field goal line this season. How about over 90%?
And both free throws good for Wiggins. GA with their fourth title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Johnson outside. This one for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 11 points for Johnson.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely.
Here's Kennard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Over in the corner, Zubac. Passes it to George. To the paint. They need this. And Kennard lays it in. Good.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Johnson outside. Another three for Golden State.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Clippers trail by 18. George looking around. Over Wiggins. Another shot. Zubac, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
From deep, Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And George kicks to Jackson. Over Johnson. Jackson passes to Zubac. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Curry trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Rebound by the Clippers.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Jackson finds Kennard. It's George on the wing, covered by Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Johnson outside. The tray. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here is Morris. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Curry against Jackson. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
A fierce competitor. Kennard fires back with a 3 of his own.
Some nice passing by Golden State. He was all alone on that one. And the Warriors lead by 21.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Morris against Green. Morris kicks to Jackson. Fires from deep. Draymond Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And it's Johnson penetrating. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now, here's Zubac. Coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Morris, no good.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Green passes to Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
This is the beauty of Draymond Green from the power forward position. You can see the skill set coming off the screen and finding the open man.
Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Morris looking over the floor. Green with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will. For the Clippers, Brownie's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Morris. And John Wall subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And the Warriors also making a change. Poole's checked in for Thompson. It's tipped. Pass to Wall. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
Here's Wall, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Wall dishes to George. Brown with the screen on Wiggins. George passes to Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
We know about George's ability as a scorer, but he's also unselfish and a skilled playmaker.
Johnson gets the bucket.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
All with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Johnson with the block. Nobody near George. Drops in the tray. George has got 5 points so far.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close. And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action, bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for L.A.
Here's George after the made shot from Johnson. Brown with a screen on Wiggins. And here's George for 3. And it's Brown missing. Wiggins outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Johnson, coming off a solid outing against Washington. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Johnson. He has 6.
And you combine that wingspan and hops of Wiggins, he can be intimidating when he's in attack mode.
Brown, good.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Poole the pass to Johnson, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the first. Ball against Curry. Now here's Wall. Not a lot of room. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Checked in for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Got that one up quick. 34 points for Johnson.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
And still possesses that blinding quickness. Wall, terrific at reading defenses and angles and just knifing himself inside.
Curry's shot is good.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Wall. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
It's good from long range.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Curry against Wall. Batum for 3, and that one released in time, but no good.
With the score, your Clippers 20, the Warriors 56. And please give a big round of applause for your Clippers USA.
And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Poole are the guards. Green is out there with Johnson. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward position. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Big Dog in the last matchup against Washington was a man on a mission. He had an impressive number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Outside Curry. Tries from 10, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And the ball goes on by Johnson. Reggie Jackson checked in for the Clippers. The Warriors also with a sub. Thompson, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. Zubats with the screen for Matthews. Here he goes. And then Matthews with the jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Here's Mann. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Johnson, first personal foul, first team foul.
This one you...
Substitution on the floor.
Wall against Curry. Pass to Mann. Six on the shot clock. Brown with a screen on DiVincenzo. From 7, Johnson with the block. And they get it back. And there's the...
Warriors
off in time. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Three-pointer. And there's Johnson. That's good. On the assist by Curry. 43 points for Johnson.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
From past the arc, another 3 for Golden State.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
He blocks it again.
A defense. defensive stalwart.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. 1:39 left now here in the second. Man passes to Zubac. And there's the whistle. 3 seconds.
Golden State basketball.
Smooth sailing for Golden State. On the wing, Johnson takes the three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Outside, Wall. Zubac with the screen for Wall. Driving to the basket. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Wall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And the Clippers call time here. Greg, we know that. .55 seconds left in the first half. Zubac, a screen on Curry. Wall, and stolen by DiVincenzo. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Wall. Here's Curry, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Curry's got 16.
Steph makes it look so easy. One of the most efficient offensive players ever.
Here's Man. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Zubac, a screen on DiVincenzo. And
Johnson, second personal foul, 15. At the line for your Clippers. To the strike, Terrence.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Curry outside. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Curry against Wall. Zubac, a screen on Curry. Here's Wall. The shot misses. And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
With the score, your Clippers, 35. The Warriors, 99.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find. Always fun to follow the Rookie of the Year race.
You know Shaq's lucky. The rookie race isn't an actual race.
And now, looking back on that first half, things were really clicking out there for the Warriors. Thanks for joining us. Now,
and with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's George in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Get the best shot you can get. Draymond active in the paint.
Zubac against Johnson. Zubac kicks to Jackson. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Golden State basketball.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. Now here's Curry. Johnson, a wide open look, and Stephen Curry with the foul.
Stephen Curry.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
And Los Angeles guys shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Jackson finds Morris. Zubac, a screen on Green. Morris passes to Zubac. Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. Curry on the wing. Lets it go with a three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 22 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Outside, George. The pass to Zubac. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Johnson. On the wing, Wiggins. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Outside Jackson. George sets a screen for Jackson. Back to George. Will it go? Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Warriors ball.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Back to Curry on the wing. Johnson for the three. Another three for Golden State.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Zubac, a screen on Wiggins. George passes to Zubac. It's good. Zubac has got his second basket of the game.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
George against Wiggins. Here's Zubac. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 6 assists now in the game.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
The three from George. Warriors with the rebound.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Green finds Johnson. He got it again. Sensational.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Kennard, the pass to Zubac. He dishes it to Jackson. George against Wiggins. 5 on the clock. From downtown, George, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And here's Johnson outside, and again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Looking to end the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Johnson's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. For 3. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Passes it to Morris. Zubac, a screen on Green. Morris with the bucket.
The polished mid-range game of Morris. Some of his best shots come from about that 12 to 20-foot range.
Curry deciding where to go with it. From deep, Johnson, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. On the wing, Morris. Back to George. Zubats a screen on Wiggins. Here's George. Misses off the right iron.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
From deep, Johnson. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Zubats with the screen for Jackson. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Green passes to Johnson. Green with a screen on Morris. Back to Green. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Green's got 10.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Now Jackson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Curry passes to Johnson. From deep. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Outside, George. There's the triple. Green with the rebound. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Pass to Zubats. Curry with the steal, and it's the Warriors on the break. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Wiggins has got 19 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. That they're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Just 2 to shoot, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Thompson. Here's Mann. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up.
Johnson. That's his 3rd personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court. At the line for the Warriors.
Saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Johnson is out there with Weissman. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Baldwin in at the 3, the small forward. And Wall kicks to Zubats. Los Angeles with another miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass to Weissman. Johnson from outside. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's George, stolen away. Johnson outside. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart on the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor
Number 1. First personal foul. 3rd team foul. line for your Clippers.
Of positionless basketball. And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon. And ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
And George with the stuff.
Long and athletic, PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
He kicks it to Brown, and it's good. 2 points.
Always nice to see PG dropping a dime, putting his excellent vision on the floor to good use.
The three from Johnson. Another three for Golden State.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
And it's Wall with the ball for Los Angeles. Pulls it from the elbow. And they double up Brown. And the wide open shot for Morris. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And this is in Morris's wheelhouse right here. Extremely fluid with the catch and release.
And here's Johnson outside. Good. He hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Left side, Wall. The pass to Preston. The screen from Brown. Takes it from 10. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And they'll get another chance. The Warriors have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Cloak loose. Here's Preston. And here's George for three. Buries it from three-point range. George has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Clippers. Johnson from outside. And good! There's another.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. The three from George. The shot comes out, so Golden State will take it the other way. Puts it up. Hits it again. Wow!
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. G.A., I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Now here's Wall. Defense is right there. Clock at 4. Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
He is single-handedly carrying this team right now thanks to his terrific scoring performance so far in this game.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Driving inside. And here's Morris for three. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable? Playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest, both was fantastic. When in college, those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
For Los Angeles, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Back to Wall. Clock at 6. Here's George. Wiseman with the rebound.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Back to Johnson from deep. Good. Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
But he's on fire.
Ball passes to Morris. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
The 3 from George. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And here's Wiseman. From deep, Johnson. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Up top, Brown. He's guarded by Johnson. Brown dishes the wall. Kicks it to George. Morris with the screen for George. And a miss there on the triple.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Johnson's shot is off. The Clippers shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Preston passes to Wall. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public. Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Here's Morris. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Golden State. DiVincenzo finds Johnson. Fires the 3. Morris with the rebound. The Clippers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. The dish to Wall. George sets a screen for Wall. To the middle, looking for George. He gets it there. Great D that time from Johnson.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance. And
John Wall, first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Number 1, 2 shots.
Think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Johnson.
An all-around dominant performance. Only certain guys can do this. Complete control, 3 phases of the game. Congrats, a triple-double.
Outside Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach.
Number 1, second personal foul. 4th team foul. To the strike, Terrence Mann. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Johnson the screen. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Batuma's screen on Curry. There's Jackson with the 3. Johnson with the rebound. That shot off. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
That's the end of the game. Thanks for coming out tonight. Your support is much appreciated. We hope to see you next game.